been a part of Hmong culture. Jewellery is given to daughters by their parents, usually their mother. Just like in the West, young Hmong women will wear this jewellery to look good while courting a guy, and it also symbolises the wealth of her family. Jewellery is also given by parents to young women at the time of their wedding. This jewellery often consists of long silver chain necklaces connected to a solid ring of silver around the neck. There's also hoop earrings, bracelets and rings. Chung has been making jewellery since he was a young man, with the tradition and skills handed down to him by his father. Traditionally, all jewellery was made from silver, which Hmong craftsmen would trade and barter in exchange for farming goods. Nowadays, silver tends to be mixed with other metals and is cheaper to produce. Nonetheless, the craft does seem to be dying out due to fake copies and cheap imitations available from both China and lowland producers. Here we see 5 different styles of jewellery that Chung can make. These first earrings are not a traditional Hmong design, but are a new creative take on Hmong style by Chung. These large hoop earrings with lots of engraving are more traditional. It takes Chung 2 days to make a pair of these earrings, and these are the ones we'll be looking at more in this video. Then there are simple hoop earrings, which are also traditional. These can be made in a day. Bracelets are also traditionally worn, but Chung explains that they used to be wider and heavier because they were made with more silver. Now they are made with less precious metal and tend to be lighter. They also take a day to produce and engrave. Finally, silversmiths will also produce finely crafted rings, either in this broad style or with a diamond shape in the middle. To start producing a pair of engraved hoop earrings, raw materials are gathered together, these days a mix of silver and less precious metals. These can be bought from shops in Sapa or from traders that pass through the village. Chung starts with these rods and then hammers them into a flat shape that he can work into swirls and other designs. Once the shape is hammered flat, he cuts small arms, kind of like thin strips, that he can then roll into swirls. Here he's using a mallet made from buffalo horn and a knife he bought from the market and sharpened to cut metal. Traditionally, metal workers have used knives, which Hmong blacksmiths in the village can also produce, always with razor-sharp blades. After some deliberation over the best tools to use next, Chung starts curling the thin end of one arm, first using metal tweezers with a tapered edge to start this process. Next, he uses heavier metal pliers to continue rolling the arms. This is very delicate work. He must be careful not to curl the metal too quickly, since it's fragile and can break easily. If this happens, then it's back to the drawing board and he must rethink his design.
About 1 day.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, you thought that you did, yeah, you know?
Yeah.
So you có gió với họ
Dạ,
gió này có gió là có cho phía để bắt gió
And still, the curling continues. Here, Chung's decided that for this curl, the arm needs to start longer so that he can curl it up more. So he goes back to cut it further into the centre of the earring. Clearly, this work requires a lot of patience. Once the curl is made to his satisfaction, he uses a file to smooth out any sharp edges, making the metal safe to wear. But mistakes do happen. One of the arms breaks. So Chung has to cut off the broken piece and files the edge smooth. He takes some time here to re-evaluate his design and figure out how best to continue.
So he just takes it off? Yep. There you go. Done.
Bây giờ con nãy này chơi tổ yếu chỉ to, mà mấy chỉ sử dụng một từ mà dễ chỗ chơi luôn như là.
Wow. So will you learn how to do this? I'm learning. Will you? No. Why not? Not tap. Not have a tap. You can imagine when you still do that. Very enjoy. Yeah.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Chỗ là dưới chỗ là đúng rồi. Dễ đĩa phải nó. Chị gì nữa tổ. Gì từ đó tổ cho nên chỉ lô đuôi là.
Nhớ thế để có tí ta gì, ôi tụi tuần thằng nó loại tí tụi tiền đâu, có tụi mấy nhà tạt giá này, cái gì đó.
Rét đi thì chỉ chủ hộ. Xí nó tụi là nó. Ví dụ nó tụi hà đi. Chỉ có phổi.
Once all the metal curls have been rolled, he files the whole earring to make all the edges smooth. He then uses his buffalo mallet to hammer the earrings into a circular shape. He also hammers the curls to flatten them.
Ah.
Chị nó có bôi nè. Nè.
Next, Chung uses a special knife to pare the metal and smooth rough edges on both the inside and outside of the earring.
Với cái là các sò.
Chung then twists one end of the earring around a thin metal rod to make a decorative end. He uses pliers to tighten and then curls. This takes quite a bit of delicate precision.
Nghe chị được thì liền đó.
Chị gì mà.
Chị gì đó nhá nó.
Dạ.
Rồi có sợi lỏng nhá nó hết.
Cô anh ta chỉ khai tiền. Chỉ có tiền là cô luôn.
Cái phải bôi chỉ là nhá nó.
Sáng nay là lo à ta. Đặc biệt đi thì sáng mình nó rồi.
Người ta chỉ vô đang có là vàng phải bôi.
Cái gì phải trả bao nhiêu?
Whoop, careful.
Cái gì cái này có cái sọ cái này.
Có cái sọ.
Cái chế nữa là cái gì là có chế này. Chế đi chặt nó là cho chín mà chặt cho đi coi đi coi. Cặp lá rồi mình nhé. Cặp lá rồi. Rồi à. Nó cắm vào lưỡi là sai ra nó. Đó thì còn cái gì đó. Nó còn lên đó. Chỉ có sai ra.
Then he hammers the earring even further, making it into a full circle. He hammers the metal gradually to avoid weakening the material.
Con đi đâu? Con đi? Hả? Đâu có? Mấy gì? Mấy có thành đồng hồ ba.
Chuyện nặng chuyện tủ.
Đó, ôi này cái chỗ lò lý cái lò.
After one more filing, the basic earring is ready. But this was only one step in this intricate earring production. Stage 2 is all about engraving. After After the basic earring is ready, Chung secures the earring to a wooden board and uses a series of special tools to hammer engravings into the metal. These are Chung's engraving tools. They were all made by hand. The ones with twisted handles are made by heating the metal until it becomes pliable and then twisting it with pliers. These metal grooves make it easier to hold and position the implements during engraving. One of these was even made from a nail. Chung has tools for making straight lines, curves, dots, and many other shapes.
And then?
Chung starts by engraving lines and then moves on to more intricate patterns. There are several common designs that Hmong engravers use, like flowers, suns, spirals, and chevrons or V shapes. After making a series of initial lines, Chung decides these earrings will have a sun design. Next, he finishes the sun pattern with a series of tiny dots. Then he adds some chevron patterns in flowers.
Yeah.
And here we have it, Chung and his final product. It will take him another full day to complete the second matching earring.